I am saying all your greetings from all around the world if you write it in the comments down below, so be sure to do that because we've done quite a few languages so far, so it's super cool. Anyways, we are doing my July favorites, and I'm gonna be honest with you, July was quite a tumultuous month for me emotionally, just because a lot of change happened. In the beginning of the month, I moved out of my old place, and then I moved into my parents' place, and then out again into my space right now. We're sitting on my new couch. Yes, but yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, I spent quite a few days in bed sulking about a few different things, and I was just sad a lot of it, so I'm sorry if the videos weren't up to par or if you could sense something a little off, but I'm feeling good now. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling the best I've been in a while. So anyways, let's get into my first favorite, which are just earrings in general. Ever since I found out that my ears are still pierced, even after 8 years of not wearing earrings, I basically went crazy with the earrings, and I feel like even when my ears were pierced, I never wore earrings because they were always kind of created for the girly, dainty, really super feminine type of woman, and I really don't identify that way. I think my style is very androgynous. A lot of pieces are could be worn by men as well, or people with no gender at all. So when I found out like geometric earrings, just really outrageous, like circles and like dangly things, as you guys know, my like tattoos are all kind of geometric based. I went crazy with the earrings, and Adornmonde has been hooking me up with so many amazing earrings. So this isn't sponsored by them, and they're not paying me to say this, but I'm just genuinely so happy that there are so many cool earrings out there. Yeah, so these are just a few of my favorites. I don't know why it's so orange. My favorite skincare product of July has to be this Medicube red cleansing pad, and it's a little jar of them. And Medicube is a Korean skincare line that is created for treatment of the acne prone skin. That was a very weird way for me to say that. It's made for sensitive skin, but it's also supposed to be effective. And I have been loving these cleansing pads. I honestly keep these by my nightstand before I go to sleep. And sometimes when I really just don't have the energy, for example, I've already fallen asleep with makeup on and then woke up, you know, 30 minutes later like, whoa, what's going on? I just grab these and it takes off everything, and the pad is such a substantial size, and it does kind of have a medicinal scent to it, but I genuinely think that this product works because even when I use a makeup wipe, the next morning I'll wake up with 1 to 2 breakouts, but with this thing I do not break out, and I feel like it does a really good job of cleaning. It comes with these little sanitary tongs. This is $25 a tub, but as you guys know, I think skincare is very important, and if you really just need an emergency type of product, this is it. I don't collect anything anymore, but before, when I did collect some things, I used to collect totes because I love tote bags. I know this sounds really weird, but just some basic, you know, canvas totes. They've always been so functional for me, especially in college, and I actually have 2 favorite totes that I want to share with you guys because these are 2 of the 4 or 5 I decided to keep. I used to have like almost like I want to say like 15, so when I moved out I really tried to dwindle it down. But this one is from Kastor Pollux, and it just says, chance go directly to jail, do not pass go, do not collect $200, and it's kind of just a play on Monopoly, the board game, and I really like it because it's just got this bright pink, you know, red pattern, and I like that it's kind of punny. So this one is one that I often use at coffee shops, as my laptop case is already in here. And my second favorite one is also from another group of Canadian babes, and this is a tote from To The Nines, and this is from when they used to have their own merch, and it's Cassie and Richie, and I just love how they did their own kind of portraits on here. And what I really love about this tote is that it's actually super sturdy, and it has a little extra little pocket in here, which I think I kept, yeah, I kept my like cards in there. I don't know how, but the lighting just changed immensely. But you've probably seen these sunglasses on my Instagram all month long for quite some time. I think I've been wearing them since May actually, but they're from Bonnie Clyde, and I love these sunglasses because they are just such a simple classic shape, and I really like how the frame actually kind of protrudes here. And these are just a sunglass brand based in Los Angeles, and I have to say that the quality is so there. It's just really nice to have a pair of sunglasses that really are durable, and I've traveled with these to Portland without cases. I throw these everywhere and they're still awesome, and I kind of really look like a police officer right now, but the quality of the frames and the sunglasses are just really there. I highly recommend checking out this brand. I believe this is called the Olympic Skyline, and if I can find it, I'll link it down below. My last two favorites are a book and a movie, and this is The Mastery of Love by Don Miguel Ruiz. In one of my videos, These Things Changed My Life, I said that his other book, The Four Agreements, changed my life, and it for sure did. And I just decided that this kind of just needed an honorable mention in one of my favorites videos. It didn't really change my life, but it just says it's a practical guide to the art of relationship, and it did give me quite a few different insights on love and relationships that I really needed to hear. I think one of the key points that it does is it tries to help you forgive and accept ourselves and others, and forgiveness is something that I very much struggle with, especially with myself. It's hard for me to forgive myself, and this book really helped out with that. So if you just want to read, it's a super short read. I think I read the whole book probably in like 4 hours. You can totally do it even faster if you're more concentrated. But there's that. I really apologize about the lighting. My last favorite is a movie called Dunkirk, and it's a Christopher Nolan movie, and Hans Zimmer did the score, and it's basically just a film that is very immersive, and it takes place in France on the beaches of Dunkirk, and it has to do with World War II and the evacuation of over 300,000 soldiers, French and I believe British, on that island because Germany was invading on them. For me, I've always loved kind of historical movies, especially war movies, because if you guys didn't know, I'm actually quite the history buff. For me, it was an entirely new type of immersive movie, from the cinematic shots to the dialogue, how very little there was of it, from the cinematic shots to the costume design, the acting, the plot, if there was really even a plot. I just thought it was so engulfing, and it's a good watch. Plus, Harry Styles did an amazing acting job. And I really like how throughout all the marketing they really didn't highlight anything about Harry Styles, just because I feel like it would have taken away from the art of the movie. But I really enjoyed it. I wish the ending was a bit different. I felt like it still needed some tying up of the loose ends, but I still really enjoyed it. And if you haven't seen Dunkirk, I would highly recommend watching it in IMAX because alright, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys need to reach me, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at AmyVagabond with 2 Ds, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye! Say bye, Komey. Say bye! Say bye. Bye! Yeah! We love you.